What have you found, Chief?
It seems to be some kind of data terminal.
Sure that's a good idea, sir?
We need the intel.
Observed extensive ground action on LP-656-38E. 9,045 survivors barricaded within central government building. Structure's defenses inadequate to withstand extended siege by enemy ground forces. Around 1,572,034,315 plus. Estimated position overrun in 173 hours. 846 smaller groups in less defensible structures. Global distribution corresponding to probability model zeta. Estimated local position overrun in 9 hours average. Observed local naval forces engage enemy irregular naval group near DM-31123. Enemy group consisted of 149 commercial shipping vessels, passenger ferries, and private recreational vessels from neighboring system. Enemy losses were total. No damage was sustained by local naval vessels. However, it was immediately apparent that enemy groups sought only to enter D-31123B's atmosphere and make landfall. In this, they were partially successful. Observed extensive ground action on DM-31123B. Enemy forces lacked basic unit cohesion, but quickly gained numerical superiority. 32 hours after enemy landfall, 83% of local naval forces advocated total destruction of the biosphere, following the evacuation of unmolested population centers. Enemy losses were total. Estimated number of citizens evacuated before commencement of orbital blanket bombardment: 1,318,797 civilian, 42,669 military, 0.0006% of total population.
Categorization has sped since the improvements were announced, but there are many hurdles. The indexing of sentient species may have irreversible effects on the surviving insentient species. We will have extinction events and irreparable environmental harm on at least 18 worlds. Current projections estimate post-archival cataclysm on as many as 31 worlds. The paucity of sentience has been a blessing in this regard.
How formal you are, Librarian. We're receiving shipments of indexed beings more frequently than communications. Don't compound scarcity with brevity. I know things beyond the Maginot Line are harried, but I worry about you. I've asked you time and time again. Abandon your cataloging. Come back inside where my fleets can keep you safe. Come home.
Would that it were my choice. I have committed to this course because it is the right thing to do. We no longer have the manpower or material to excise remedial measures at a planetary level. I certainly can't justify using the transit measure to save my own skin, when there are still so many innocents to protect and index.
You know I oppose your mission, but you're exceeding its parameters anyway. You've put yourself in jeopardy. You've done enough. If you will not come to me, I will find my way to you.
We have no time to spare, Didact. Every vessel we can fill, we send to the Ark. I dare not cease that mission. Not now. Not until I've done all I can. Each one of these souls is finite and precious. And I'm close to saving them all.
Hours have passed since I left the Maginot Sphere and entered contested space. The enemy is everywhere. Despite this, the morale of my charges remain high. They wake, clean themselves, fuel their bodies, communicate with one another, eliminate waste, train to destroy the enemy, and return to sleep. The sacrifices they have chosen to make on behalf of their brethren fills me with pride. If only I could save them all. But they know, perhaps even better than I, that that is not possible. 37 seconds ago, I moved beyond my ability to observe the events taking place on CE 102165D. The importance of my mission forbade me from rendering any aid, but no less important was the need for me to study the enemy's capabilities in real-world situations. 2 hours ago, 12,423 small recreational vessels appeared inside CE 102165D's orbital perimeter. Hidden within the vast swarm were 7 massive freight carriers. The smaller craft were employed as ablative armor, allowing the carriers to descend through the atmosphere, landing on top of major population centers. Despite the fact that the naval garrison was aware of the likelihood of just such an attack, their ability to effectively defend against it proved insufficient. This has always been the enemy's modus operandi. Flood your opponent's ability to process information with so much noise that no meaningful resistance can be put into action. 3 minutes ago, those same population centers began disappearing under brilliant flashes. This was not an ill-conceived, poorly implemented counterattack. It was a deliberate denial of resources. Those resources being the remainder of CE 102165D's population. Is this the noble sacrifice my creator spoke of? Where is the nobility in these streets paved with greasy carbon and dun ash? My mouth is speaking at another's behest. That is not my voice. That is the other. Its voice stands out as the single calm note in the panicked cacophony outside the sphere. It alone is not decrying its fate or raging against the central government. This anomaly bears closer examination.
What was it, Chief?
I'm not sure.
Sure of what?
I need time.